Is this an instrument from across the sea? Is this an instrument from across the sea? My word, the sound is incredible.
Yes, sir. They put a strap on this guitar to carry it around upright, instead of strumming it in a stationary position like a gayagong.
I am at a loss for what to do with my wrist and fingers. Never had I imagined encountering an instrument of this sort.
Are you a traveler from across the sea? Do you happen to know how to play this guitar?
Oh, perfect timing. Wandering soul from afar, greetings. Could you show me how to play this?
Oh, traveler, what a unique sound. Can't tell if you're any good since I've never heard it before.
As expected of a foreign instrument, it sounds quite different from the instruments here. Though the sound may be unrefined, it holds the power to stir the heart of the listener. Since you've shared music from across the sea, might I also offer some insight into the instruments of this land? When crafting any of our instruments, the choice of wood for the body is of utmost importance. As it happens, there are many fine trees in this vicinity. I suggest you feel them with your own hands. I am curious to see the musical perspectives of those from abroad. Looks like you've chosen trees with fine resonance. Truly, it's been some time since I've had a conversation about sound.
These days, everyone is too busy making a living to find the time to relax and take it easy.
Well now, what kind of business does a troubadour like yourself have down here in Dalbor?
I came here in search of some special items. I heard that nowadays Dalbol is more prosperous than Nampo. To be honest, I was planning to visit Hanji County, home of the Musa. I wanted to give a unique gift to those who only know a life of combat.
Hanji County, you say? Past Shimnide Forest and Nampo, that Hanji County?
I see. Come to think of it, the way you speak, you're from Hanji County. This is truly fate. Would you choose a gift for them?
I would if I could, but it's been quite some time since I left Hanji County. Oh, right. Our traveler has a good eye for quality. I'll leave it to them.
Oh, thank you. It needs to be something special. Something befitting the hospitality I'll surely receive in their care.
My friends call me No Chill. Excuse.
Oh, thank you. It needs to be something special. Something befitting the hospitality I'll surely... Well chosen. I quite like what you've picked. I hope they will appreciate it as well. And with my music added, it will surely be even more moving. Have you ever heard of the instrument called the Tide Turner Flute? It is a wondrous flute that summons the Bamboo Legion, a troop of soldiers made of bamboo. I heard that the Bekjuk steel, where the Tide Turner Flute is said to have been crafted, can be found in Hanji County. As a musician and a storyteller, it is only fitting that I make a visit, don't you think?
I've traveled far and wide across Donghe, but I've never heard of the Tide Turner flute before. Is it expensive?
It cannot be valued in monetary terms. Also, it is not particularly well known. It all started in the dream of a king from...
Look here now. I appreciate the theatrical...
It all started in the dream of a king from a distant past. I'd love to tell you more, but that's all I can say for now.
Look here now. I appreciate the theatrical build-up, but no man enjoys being brought to the edge and being left to hang there like that.
The thought just occurred to me. How nice it would be to have a traveling companion. It cannot be valued in monetary terms. Also, it is not particularly well known.
No, and no need to go through that trouble on my account. The road there is bumpy, full of potholes, and swarming with bugs.
That's no excuse not to stop by your hometown and say hello. Time may march onward, but your relationships will always remain. Well, the ritual at Bekjuk Steel takes place on a full moon, so we only need to reach the town by then.
Huh? We don't have much time left, do we? Ain't the full moon the day after tomorrow?
What are you talking about? We still have 10 days. Oh, thoughts of the Tide Turner flute made me miscount. No matter how fast we travel, we won't be able to arrive at Hanji County in time. What should we... Dulce, you are from Hanji County. Is there no way to get there in time? I have even prepared a gift.
Well, crossing Mount Tebek is our first option, and passing through Dokebi Forest is the second.
If we cross Mount Tebek, we will face tiger attacks. But the situation in Dokebi Forest is not to be taken lightly either. If one dies from a tiger attack, they become a Changi. So if the choice is ours to make, I say let us go through Dokebi Forest. It is said that the Dokebi fear hot and red blood. Would you assist me in hunting beasts for some? I have little experience in such matters. We have much luggage to carry, so Dulce and I will go ahead. Let us meet at the entrance to Dokebi Forest. You have arrived. Look at this. What a sight after all these years. A talking bamboo sprout. How peculiar. Even Dulce here has never encountered such a thing before.
A decade can bring about great changes, even in the mountains.
Born in the Shimney Forest, it has taken on the role of a trade manager in Hanji County.
I want to go home, Bam. It's been too long since I've seen my mother. It was all thanks to the naughty Glokebi that I got lost. And my mother's gift was snatched in a flash. Boo.
Aw, gee, that's unfortunate. Let's help him.
Follow the bamboo leaf trail, Bam, and bring back my mother's gift. Wow! Thank you so much, Bam! I'll ask my mother to make something delicious for you. Boo.
This talk is so...
Wow! Her mother is really pretty. She draws well and writes poems too. Bam!
This talk is suddenly making me miss Mama Dulce, too. Well, would you like to join our ragtag band?
Where are we going, Bam? I have to go to Hanji County. Boo!
Incidentally, we are also heading to Hanji County. Let's go together. But are you all right? Your body looks worse for wear.
I don't know, Bam. I keep getting bruises lately. Seems like something's wrong with Shimnide Forest.
Well, that won't do. Why don't we get you treated before we go? You require the energy of the forest, isn't that right? But the only dense forest nearby is Dokebi Forest.
Don't worry, our blood runs red hot, so even Dokebi won't dare to attack us recklessly. We'll look for a safe place, so please find us something to eat, traveler.
Me? Boo? Oh.
Look! The bruises on the bambooling have disappeared. It's a bit unsettling that we're taking shelter in the ruins of Sumul, but...
While we take a break, can you continue the story you were telling us earlier?
Ah, you mean the story of the Tide Turner flute? Good. Among us troubadours, it is known as the legend of Shimnide Forest. Long ago, there was a king who had a dream. Bo Huang of Mount Ashi was driving a flock of black crows and settled in a bamboo forest where he set about eating bamboo sprouts. The king believed this to be an auspicious sign. Just then, a flock of black crows passed by in the sky. The king wondered if it was a dream or reality and began chasing the crows without realizing it. As he chased them, he found himself in Shimnide Forest. There, he discovered an ancient steel and white bamboo. The steel was said to have been inscribed with the following words. This is a treasure bestowed from the heavens to a noble king. Making a flute from white bamboo will bring peace to the world when played. The king was filled with gratitude and followed the heavenly command. Soldiers crowned with bamboo sprigs appeared and swore to protect the country.
What do you think? Don't I look different today? I changed the color of my cheeks. Ooh, am I too small for you to see it? Boo, is this a story about the Bamboo Legion, Boo? The story I know is different, Bam.
Well, ain't bamboolins also made of bamboo? What's your version of the story?
Bamboo Legion is attacking Hanji County, Bam! And they're asking us to join the fight, Boo!
What does that mean? Are you saying that Hanji County is at war with the Bamboo Legion?
Yes, Bam! The people of Hanji County are so nice. But my friends spurned them when they heard the Bamboo Legion's words. The Bamboo Legion said I keep getting bruises on my body because I'm on the side of bad people, Boo.
We're bound to run into them on our way to Hanji County. We need the Traveler to draw their attention.
Yeah, just hit them, bam! It doesn't matter, Boo. They say bamboo grows better when it's beaten, Boo.
Jungna. I'm Jung.
Mr. Kim must become stronger. See these...
I'm Hao, the most skilled man in all of Hanji. Only idiots blame the... Let me know if anyone...
Thank you for finding our bambooling. Shouldn't have sent him out during these dangerous times.
Bam! Thanks to you, we arrived safely. This is where I should be, Boo.
Due to my poor judgment, I thought we'd lost him forever. I am the chief of Hanji County, Dawn. What brings you to Hanji County? As you can see, it's in a terrible state right now.
We came to pay our respects to the Bekjuk steel that gave birth to the Tide Turner flute, the legend of Shimnide Forest. Though it seems like we came at the wrong time, we come bearing gifts.
Such overly generous gifts for our humble homestead. On behalf of all Hanji County, I express my gratitude. Please, come inside. If you need anything, look for my son, Ondal.
There's a guy named Ondal. He said he'd bring some wood for the fence repairs. He hasn't shown up yet. What's gonna happen if the Bamboo Legion comes?
There's nothing true. The rumor of Hanji County being attacked by the Bamboo Legion has spread all over Nampo's marketplace, and I've come to do business. But this Ondal fellow is supposed to deliver something to me. Is he too busy? Making me wait. There's nothing that's...
Who knows when the Bamboo Legion will attack Hanji County again? They'll be ready to fight at any time. One must keep the blood boiling in their veins.
I'm Doar.
The dark energy of Shimnide for Mr. Kims are in danger. I come to help Mr. Kims so that they won't die. The dark energy of Shimnide Forest is felt even in Dokebe Forest.
They're naturally camouflaged in the bamboo forest. We need to keep our eyes peeled. Otherwise, we'll never know when Bamboo could come flying towards us like an arrow.
You came just in time. This guy's falling all over himself, saying he'll help with anything I need.
You came back to your hometown after a long time. It'll be sad if no one recognizes you. Well, there's a potion that can resurface old and forgotten memories. I know a skilled master who makes it. Well, I'll introduce you to him. Let's go together. Oh, wait, since the master's been around over 20 years, he'll surely recognize you just by your face.
Oh, it's fine. You've got enough on your plate as the chief's son. Judging from your list, you've got your hands full. It's okay, really. Oh, hang on. Show me your to-do list again. Hand over fodder to Morong. Keep old lady Ma Young company in Nampo. Deliver a letter to Dudor in Nampo. Gather herbs with Shini in Nampo. Give an empty crate to Trunk Gebi. Help Tum Gebi trim his beard in Sorgaji Forest. Huh? Shouldn't you be putting this kind of effort into helping your own village? Why expend all this effort on other villages?
How can I refuse when they ask for help so earnestly? When we help each other, everyone wins. Who needs compensation? Neighbors only pay for help with love.
Okay, stop right there. I've been around the block a few times, and I got quite a few years on you, so listen up. Folks will take advantage of you if you just say yes to everything. You want people to think you're a fool? Then if you keep on doing favors, folks will just keep on expecting it. Always giving and not doing any taking ain't no way to live. And if you ever can't help them for some reason, those same kind of neighbors will start saying the worst things about you, Ondao.
Are you like my big bro now? Can I call you Big Bro Dulce? Well, I've never heard anyone say any bad things, so you don't have to concern yourself with that.
No one in their right mind would badmouth you openly. They'll do it behind your back.
Here in Hanji County, when there's a drought or a flood, the plants all die. The animals suffer and eventually die too. So you can imagine things can get pretty difficult when that happens. But as the chief's son, I've always been taken care of, ever since I was a child. So now, I want to give back.
What you're doing ain't giving. It's just a...
Whenever your father hears...
Flying is the best. Why? I can hunt
So
some
now,
soon.
I want to give back to others.
What you're doing ain't giving. It's just a fool's errand making everyone rely on you.
Whenever your father hears rumors that foolish Ondal lives in Hanji County, how do you think he takes it? His sighs are so great and so deep, it feels like the county itself will collapse. Mr. Troubadour seems to have dozed off. But since the two of you are standing around, the chief wants to show you something. It's the tomb of Marshal God Hayam.
I'm the village idiot, Ondal. Or at least that's what everyone tells me.
Have you looked around the village? Hanji County was once a poor village, but thanks to Marshal God Hayam, it has greatly developed. Afterward, we produced countless warriors, winning the Martial God tournament held in the capital every 10 years. They joined the Soryan Corps, the best martial artists in the land, and helped elevate Hanji County's reputation. Still, we do not let excessive praise get to our heads, and always stay humble through constant training. Dealing with the Bamboo Legion has left us short on hands, so we would be grateful if you could lend us yours.
Did I keep you waiting? As a child, coming here always cleared my mind and reinvigorated my body. Strangely enough, after visiting this place, I'd have the power to take down a wild boar with a single blow. Oh, was I too loud?
As expected of one from Hanji County, your body still remembers after all these years. While we're here, can I ask you a favor? It's something that my son should be doing, but he's always busy helping people in other parts instead of those in his own Hanji County.
Yeah. Our brief meeting with him earlier had me worried as well. Think he might settle down a bit once he gets married? If something truly precious comes along, I'm sure he won't neglect his duties. And if he does, his wife will be there to give him an earful.
You catch on quickly. Even though it's frustrating, it's just his nature.
So, what can I do for you? I'd love to help out any way I can. This is my hometown, after all.
Actually, the Musa of the Soryan Corps have come down to Hanji County. We're going to perform the ritual at Bekjuk Steel. And I was wondering if you could help us prepare?
Oh? Isn't the Bamboo Legion's attack on Hanji County making it difficult to perform the ritual?
That's why the Soryan Corps have come down to help. We'll be performing a different ritual than usual. You catch on quickly, even though it's frustrating.
Oh, you're here already. What do you mean, what am I doing here? Lend an Undal a hand. He's the son of the Hanji County chief, after all. He's in no state to take care of his own village.
Are you also a fool? Helping Undal the idiot will make you an idiot too. It's catching.
What did you say, you brat? How could you say such a mean thing about your fellow villager?
Do you know how stupid Undal is? There was a season when the whole village was starving. By sheer dumb luck, he managed to get some food from the Nampo marketplace, but gave it all away to total strangers. When I asked him why, he said he just felt sorry for him. That day, Undal went without eating and fainted from it. He later woke up, laughing. If that's not a fool, I don't know what is.
Don't speak ill of someone who's not present. He's just too nice for his own good. Ugh, forget it. If you're not gonna help, go train or something.
welcome to hunt.
Oh, this is my responsibility. I can't have you doing it for me. Thank you so much. And don't worry, I will definitely pay off this debt. Ah, you're here. The item you requested is ready.
As expected from Ondal. But hey, could you bring it to Nampo next time? As you know, the road to Chimney Day Forest is dangerous. You're the son of the chief. Can't you be escorted?
Who are you? You got feet, don't you? Ondal isn't your servant.
Who am I? Who are you? You're quite rude. Don't you know how close I am with Ondal?
Oh dear. Please don't fight. It's all my fault.
I'll let it slide since Ondal is here. So, what do you say, Ondal? You'll do me this solid, right? Oh, right, Ondal. Not being able to enter Chimney Day Forest makes my lips twitch, and it's real hard to hold in that anger, you know.
Don't worry. Since the Sodion Corps is here, things will get better in no time. I'll come to you then.
Okay, keep your promise. I'm leaving now. See you later.
Yeah, please take care. Thank you for visiting Hanji County. There's a thing, you know, I'll tell you next time when the forest is safe.
Ugh, you moron! Watching you is so frustrating.
Wait, Ondal! Evacuate the villagers, quickly! The Bamboo Legion has attacked!
Bamboo Legion? Pipro Dulce, Traveler, please stay close to me.
Faced so many Bamboo Legionnaires alone? Impressive. Sorry for being late. I was evacuating the people.
You're more than just an average warrior. Thanks for your help. I'm Gonu of the Sodion Corps.
This is a traveler from Daobo. The traveler came here after hearing the tale of the Tide Turner flute.
So the reason for your visit aligns with ours. What an interesting coincidence. If it's okay with you, I'd like to have a talk. Can we find a place to sit, Chief? I will inform my fellow Sodion Corps members of your tale and join you shortly.
tell my son.
Rumors of your deeds have already spread to Hanji County. They say you swept away the Bamboo Legion.
You were so amazing! Oh, the Sodion Corps is here!
You probably already know about the Tide Turner flute, and have seen the Bamboo Legion that attacked the village.
Why is the Bamboo Legion attacking Hanji County? I thought the Tide Turner flute controlled them.
Have you ever heard of the Vault of the Heavens? It is a trove of great treasure in our land. The Tide Turner flute is among the most valuable of the treasures. However, not long ago, the Tide Turner flute, which was kept in this great vault, suddenly broke. There were no signs of intrusion, and the cause remains unknown. His Majesty's health is deteriorating. And now this.
Whoever dares to break into the Vault of the Heavens must have some nerve. It's guarded by the Sodion Corps.
I'm guessing that's the case. That's why I came down here right away. There was nothing more to learn from the broken Tide Turner flute, so I thought the answer would be found at Begjuk Steel, where the flute was born. However, when I arrived at Hanji County, the village was already severely devastated. I'm afraid that if we focus on investigation, we may not be able to prevent the village from being completely destroyed.
That's why you wanted to talk to us, right? Then leave that to our traveler.
Thanks to the trainees of Hanji County and the Sodion Corps, we were able to hold on. Though I wonder for how much longer. The bigger issue is that the Bamboo Legion is trying to extend their reach to other areas.
I don't understand why the Bamboo Legion is doing this. They swore to protect the country. Can't we request support from the Yungam of the East? The villagers can't live in hiding forever, right? With the Bamboo Legion constantly attacking without warning, people can't get a wink of shut-eye.
I've already been there to see his lordship. I went to let his lordship know what's going on in Hanji County and ask for help. But I guess I ended up saying we would take care of it ourselves.
Wait, Ondar, don't tell me you didn't ask for any reinforcements.
Nope. His lordship cares a lot about the Bamboo Legion's feelings. It would probably make him feel bad if nasty rumors spread. And, you might not know this, but the Bamboo Legion is the pride of Donghae.
What? The Yungam of the East is also acting strange. That can't be as important as saving Hanji County.
Since the Bamboo Legion failed to break through here earlier, they will likely appear in another location soon. We need to head them off, so can you investigate Begjuk Steel on our behalf? The Bamboo Legion is still an army, and an opportunity arises when their base is empty. You are alone, but your skills are impressive, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Just check on the condition of Begjuk Steel. Since the Tide Turner flute is broken, there may be a clue at the Begjuk Steel as well.
I trust you, traveler. Oh, Ondan, you go too. You gotta take responsibility for the village.
I'm young. I'm young. Just a moment. This place is...
Do you know of this place, Ondal? There's some sort of pit in the middle of the forest.
Well, do you remember what Yuan and Nampo said earlier? Well, this is the place. I'll show you how it's done.
Hey, Pa! Please stop nagging me to get married! Just let me take care of myself! And don't you blame me for your chronic illness! You drink every day! Why do you keep making me run back and forth? Don't you have feet? Moro, you really love cows, don't you? Great! Then feed them yourself! Old Lady Mayung, stop bragging about your grandson! I can't go to the marketplace because your stories last until the sun sets! Dudo, how can you ask me to deliver a letter to Dalbo? Do I look like your carrier pigeon? Tomb Kepi, I've dug so many graves that I'll end up digging my own before I ever get married!
Onda, you really have no idea what this place is? Traveler, what should we do? This place is Bekjuk Steel. It's a sacred place. Didn't your father tell you? It's where the Tide Turner flute was created and where you perform rites for the Bamboo Legion. All your bad-mouthing in this sacred place filled it up with umbral energy.
What? What do you mean by that? A place where you can perform rites? Well, it's been a while, and I've brought other people with lots of complaints, too.
Why on earth did you bring them? Did you even badmouth the king?
Oh, no. Not the king, never. But I did talk bad about the young gum of the East. What else could I do? People were filling up, full of stress, ready to burst.
As the wails of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era. When the Tide Turner flute was in good condition, there were no issues controlling the Bamboo Legion, but these screams were heard by a Bamboo Legion freed from the flute's control.
So, are you saying this is all my fault? Oh, man. What should I do? Please, you have to help me. If my father or the people of the village found out about this...
Even when life gets hard, you can always press on. As long as there's even a faint shimmer of light. But with the Tide Turner flute in disrepair, it's hard to see anything but darkness and shadow. And I'm certain that the Bamboo Legion wants to purify the entire world. How about we summon the leader of the Bamboo Legion and have a serious talk with them, Traveler? According to this text, it says that there are lamps that can disperse the umbral energy in Chimney Day Forest. If we light up the lantern and perform the Bekjuk Steel rite, we might be able to summon the leader of the Bamboo Legion. Okay, you light up the lantern, Traveler. And Ondal, get ready to perform the rite. How about we summon... Doesn't it seem like we've returned some of the good energy back to Shimide Forest?
I hope the leader of the Bamboo Legion is kind. Think he'll be upset if we summon him?
Ondal, you asked us to keep this a secret, didn't you? But now that we've done this, what's the point of talking about it?
Thank you. How can I repay you?
You don't have to repay me. Just promise me one thing. Don't laugh like an idiot and take care of yourself.
I hope the leader of the Bamboo Legion is kind. Think he'll be upset if we summon him?
As the waves of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era. As the wails of agony within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era. We are the Bamboo Legion, rising again, even in defeat. reach the heavens.
Bamboo Legion, please stop! Are you not sworn to protect this land? Even though there are dark places, there are still many where the sun shines.
The nose blades shine upon a dark soul. Would you call in peace if the cries of the whole nation echo for the sake of that one person? You prove it. I will give you 3 days. Only the sound of truth shall give us rest.
Something only I can do, right?
Words are things you should always chew on before spitting out. How on earth did you end up doing such a nonsensical thing?
I'm sorry, Father. At first, that place was just a space for me to vent my heartaches. I got so tired of listening to people's complaints, so I just spat them all out in this place.
Well, this is certainly mostly due to the damaged tide-turner flute. But your actions didn't help the situation.
I just wanted everyone to smile and be happy. Father, people always say that they don't receive as much as they give. The Youngum of the East has changed. He is not like he once was. Even when there's nothing left to give, he piles more and more taxes.
My son, there are many things involved in national affairs. What you see is not everything. I believe he has his reasons.
You'd be right if there were only complaints from 1 or 2 people. See those stone pagodas? Do you still believe in him now? Pa, I'll find a way to make things right.
Consider what you've said. Thank you for letting me know that I may be out of touch.
No, nothing comes to mind. Probably because I'm stupid. I don't think they want to just hear it through words alone.
Hey, we should do our best to tell it well, so people see that this world is still one worth living in. But if it is a sound of truth... Oh, music! It's music!
What? Music?
Yeah, there's no need to speak it. Music moves people's hearts.
But is there anyone who can create such sounds?
Wow, Traveler, you are the best. I'm pretty sure Jonghan would gladly lend a hand.
Then I'll send letters to the places where we need help. I've met so many people that I know just about everyone. I'll go send them off. See you there. You still...
I was just going to take a few quick winks, but I slept like a rock. Huh? You want me to make heartwarming stories into a song?
Yes, exactly. We'll gather all the tales, and we trust you to bring them to life.
As a troubadour, I finally have something to contribute to this world.
Wow, troubadours are really something else. Huh? Ondal's letter has arrived. It says to come to the potter's house in the Solgaji forest. Let's go quickly. Wow, troubadours are really something.
I must sell my ceramics. Life is just baked for a long.
This Potter guy was trying to dump his own son in Dokkaebi Forest.
This is a private family matter. Please don't concern yourselves with it.
You think it's normal to abandon your kid? Don't talk like that. Please tell us what happened. Even just a summary.
My wife passed away a long time ago, and I've been living with my mother and son. We weren't rich, but I knew how to make pots and sell them to maintain a modest living. But recently, the Yangam of the East prohibited the sale of white porcelain that used to bring us a tidy sum. What he's really prohibiting is people from living in extravagance. To that end, he began heavily taxing those who sold luxury goods. I work hard, but there's almost nothing to show for it. We're lucky if we can eat once every 3 days. But this brat was secretly pilfering his grandma's food.
But Grandma said I could have it. I was so hungry.
So, I had no choice but to reduce the number of mouths to feed. I didn't have any options.
I'm pretty sure we can find a way for everyone to be happy. Can I take a look at the white porcelain?
Wow, look at that. Why, you're as good as the renowned Powders of Soul.
Well, little good that does me. If I sell any white porcelain, I'll be whipped until I die.
Oh, I have a great idea. Wait, I'll be back.
I can't send my sick mother away. But I heard the Dokkaebi take pretty good care of children, so... Thank you very much. I'm ashamed of myself for not finding another solution. But who is that person?
You won't have to worry about that. This Musa from the Sorion Corps will buy your white porcelain.
We are planning a big ceremony after the Bamboo Legion incident is over. We, the Sadian Corps, will use white porcelain for the ceremony. Since the prohibition of porcelain only applies to commoners, there should be no issue if we purchase it for our ceremony.
Okay, Ondal went ahead. Over to that beacon tower. Well, we're gonna leave now.
This guy hasn't even seen his kid's face yet. And it's been a month since the child was born. What a pity.
I'm just so overburdened with work. I've got the night shift, so I can technically go during the afternoon, but I can only go after finishing my daily quota. No matter how hard I try, I can never finish it in time.
Isn't there a neighbor or something that you can ask for help? Not even for a day?
Everyone's busy, so I can't ask for help. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's burnt out. At least, I used to be able to return home. Ever since this curfew went into effect, I can't anymore. Things used to be more flexible. If your parents got sick or a baby was born, you could get some time off, but not anymore.
If you complain now, you might get whooped for being lazy with your work. How do I know so well? Well, that's because I heard all those screams in Chimney Day Forest.
Yikes. Well, hey, the Traveler here will help you out, so don't worry. What should be done?
Oh, are you serious? There is a lot of work left. Will you really be okay?
Of course. The Traveler is a master of the daily grind. Don't worry.
I'm so happy for you. You'll finally be able to see your baby.
Beacon work has become more important after the curfew. We need endless amounts of wood. The beacon tower is old and needs regular maintenance. Above all, the fire must be lit once a day at the appropriate time.
Traveler, you understood everything, right? I have to go talk to Ondar.
We'll be back soon, so please take care.
Any Gabby that messes with Mr. Kim's will answer to me. And this hammer. Pow! Watch out, you naughty Dokebi. Any Dokebi.
I really appreciate it. Thanks to you, I can now go see my precious kid.
So,
We'll be back soon, so...
I don't know if it'll be enough, seeing him just once. No one knows when the curfew order will be lifted. So, I asked a famous painter in Hanji County to draw your baby's face.
Really? That's amazing. Now I can gaze at my baby's face while I'm working. Thank you so much.
No problem. Ondar will come give it to you. He had to run off, though. He seemed pretty busy. Traveler, let's hurry and follow him.
Really? That's amazing.
No problem. Oh,
Really?
no problem. Traveler.
Thank you very...
This guy's come here to get Kebby pills for his mom, who's sick right now.
Wow, it's dangerous here nowadays. You are a really devoted son.
I would do anything for my mother. I can face those Dokkaebi.
Don't you know that the Dokkaebi are drawn to cheeky humans?
What? Get them off my shoulders right now!
Look at you. Could you even approach a Dokkaebi? Hang on. We'll get some medicine from them for you.
I know a Dokkaebi that has Kebby pills. Just follow me.
Wow, Ondal. Seems like you know everyone in town. You've really bonded with the people you've shouted unpleasantries alongside in Chimney Day Forest.
I had no idea it would be useful. I know a Dokkaebi that has Kebby pills. Just follow me. Long time no see, Trunkaby. It's Ondal of Hanji County.
It's been a while. Ever since Supmal, well, I haven't seen you around as much.
Yeah, I used to bring you all our leftover trunks. I'm actually in a bit of a hurry. Do you have any Kebby pills left?
Are you here to get some Kebby pills? I can't give them to you for free.
Hey, come on, just this once. Remember when I helped you out when you needed a hand?
All right. Seems like I have no choice. I actually kept some trunks to scare some humans, but the landslide buried them beneath Supmul. Find them and bring them back to me. I am itching to mess with humans again.
Hey, come on.
How about opening the trunk? I actually hit...
You've been carrying it around and we had no idea. Traveler, you've been carrying it around.
Hurry! What do you think? That's my special smoking trunk. Seeing the looks on your faces was priceless. I miss being able to scare humans like that. The Kebby pills are inside. Take them. They're yours.
Well, I heard Dokkaebi like to tease people, but this is so childish.
Hey, but you got the Kebby pills thanks to me. Go on. Take them to that devoted son shaking in his shoes.
Did you get the medicine? Wow, there is nothing you can't do.
Is this really a Kebby pill? I can finally take it to my mother.
Indeed it is, no doubt about it. Now go on, get. Your mother's been waiting for too long.
Oh, okay. I'll go right away. I'll be sure to pay you back the next time we meet.
He sure was in a hurry. He just took off. We should also get going to Hanji County. Look, I know that life ain't easy, but there are still many people trying to make the best out of it.
When the Bamboo Legion hears these touching stories, they'll surely put down their arms. I'll go to Jonghan first and tell him everything.
Wow, I'm already looking forward to what kind of song he'll write.
Ondal told me everything. I took the tales and turned them into a kind of melody. Will it be enough to touch the Bamboo Legion's hearts? Is the fate of the world really in my hands?
You sure dream big. But may I take a look?
Of course, but can you read it? You are more talented than I expected.
Traveler, be ready to summon the Bamboo Legion leader.
Life would be so much easier if the world could be viewed in black and white, like the Bamboo Legion.
Flying is the best. Why? I get hungry so soon, I can eat again.
Yes!
Ondal left first to evacuate the people from a tornado that's headed right for town. Jonghan will be late. He still has work to do on the song. And I don't think that's any old whirlwind. I'll bet my buttons the Bamboo Legion caused it. Isn't it better to summon the Bamboo Legion here before their tornado comes to sweep away the town? Jonghan will be late.
Huh?
As the waves of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era. As the wails of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era. We are the Bamboo Legion, rising again, even in defeat. We have told you. We are the Bamboo Legion, rising again, even in defeat.
Can you hear that? It's the sound of those who believe that warmth remains in this world. There are many places in this world covered in darkness. However, just as the sun rises again after a dark night, there are still many people who strive to bring that light into this world. There may be those who only think of themselves and what they can gain. But there are also many who live by sharing, leading, and giving. To keep the country from rotting away and crying out in agony, we're gonna do our best. Promise.
I'm so glad I came to Hanji County. This is my crowning achievement as a troubadour.
Excellent. The Bamboo Legion will return to its primary role of protecting this land.
Ondal, where are you going? Remember that you are also responsible for this incident.
Of course. From now on, I will be mindful of my actions.
Now you just need to get married. When you do, please invite me to your wedding.
Oh, no! How would I get married?
Hey, Dulce, you look a bit too old to remain a bachelor. Why not let me set you up with someone?
Me? No, sirree. I already have a wife waiting for me in the capital. Traveler, I'll head off to Donabole first.
For someone from Hanji County, he's not very friendly, is he? Would our traveler like to stay a bit longer? Perhaps in search of a lifelong companion? Leaving so soon? Please look for me whenever you come back to Hanji County. There are many young unmarried folk here in Hanji County. I can definitely set you up, traveler.
Did you hear? Another person died at Goen Plateau. I just overheard this from over yonder. Another person hanged themselves.
Oh my. What is this world coming to? Another one? And in the Goen Plateau reed field too, huh? How many does that make now?
What's that? Someone died. More than one someone?
No. What are you talking about? Say, I sure am feeling peckish.
Yep. Oh my. There's people waiting. Let's move it along. Oh my. Huh?
No. Oh, boy. Yeah, you sure we can eat this? You're quite generous for a stranger.
All right, now that you filled your belly, tell us what you were chittering about earlier. About the reed field at Goen Plateau.
I knew that's what you came to ask us about. You gotta promise you didn't hear anything from us.
Yeah, everything you hear today is just between us. You'll take it to your grave. You feel me? Word is, if you go into the reed field alone on a rainy day, a woman wearing a straw hat appears and says, "Have you seen my child? Have you seen my child?" She chases after you with tears of blood running down her face. Yeah, and they say that woman, she just looks absolutely terrifying. One look and that image is forever burned into your eyes, driving all who've seen her to end their lives. If you ever have to go to Goen Plateau, just be mindful of what I told you today.
Say, aren't you servants of some Tonabo family? Shouldn't you be speaking with a bit more respect? How do you all know so much about a place so far away?
Excuse me? The nerve of this guy. We're not just any servants. We're the servants of the Honorable Chue family. Our master pretty much owns all of Goen Plateau. We work there, so of course we would know.
As the saying goes, better to be a servant of a wealthy family. Fine, honorable servants. Please continue.
The rumors are truly frightening. I'd rather not entertain them myself. However, as a servant of the Chue family, it is my duty. Our master is very exact with punishments and rewards. As a head servant. So, my curiosity about my bride-to-be's beauty led me to a physiognomist in secret. And, well, turns out luck isn't on my side. At least in this lifetime.
Bride-to-be? You look like you've already got at least 3 kids. But a physiognomist around here, you say?
You're not from these parts, are you? You don't know that old man? The one who always carries a bottle of liquor. He's a local legend.
Oh, yes, of course. The one with the bottle. Of course I know him.
morning, drinking all the good. Oh, my head feels like it's gonna explode. Huh? Huh? Reading? Not with this beast of a hangover. But a drink might take the edge off. Hair of the dog, as they say.
Phew, you stink. You smell like you've been drinking all night.
Only most of the night. A man's gotta sleep, you know. Now, where did I stash that bottle? My emergency pick-me-up.
Hey, old man, stop talking about booze and give us a reading, will you?
Oh, you little thieves! You took it, didn't you, you scoundrels?
Oh boy, this does seem like that drunk physiognomist that the servants of the Honorable Chair House were talking about, doesn't it? Wait a minute, did you just call us thieves? What are we, raccoons? Stop accusing innocent people.
Raccoons? Now that you mention it, you kinda look like one. Anyway, if you want a reading, bring me some booze. Raccoons?
Booze buried in the ground? I don't know about booze. People, though. Should be plenty.
Huh? What did you say? Buried people? So were the rumors true all along?
I've got children to feed, so if you don't mind.
Buried booze? What kind of stupid nonsense is this? Who would bury liquor here? Have you any idea who owns these lands?
All right. No need to call anyone stupid. Fine then. Never mind. Please go about your day.
Fools. Fools trying to waste my...
Ugh, that senile old coot. He's done it again. I told him to stop putting people in danger.
Ah, so he usually puts people up to this, huh? Well, any idea where his booze might actually be?
Ugh. It's probably in that corner over there. He comes here and buries stuff like a mole every night. Now, take it and go. No good will come of hanging around here for too long.
Yes!
So, did you get the booze? Take a swig, drink it down. It's a tonic for the body.
What? You were a sloppy mess a minute ago. How'd you sober up so quickly? You got quite the tolerance.
What? I seem sober now? I guess reading your faces sobered me up real quick.
Oh, is that so? Fine, what does my face say? And what about our traveler here, too?
They say I'm a skilled physiognomist. But what's the good in that? Look at the state of my household. I can't even figure out how to make a living for myself. How could anyone do sober readings in this state? Ah, but don't mind me, I'm rambling. What do you think about the people here? The workers toiling away at Gon Plateau. Have you ever heard the saying, sweeping in the mornings brings in blessings, in the evening it sweeps misfortune away? It's a saying that was created in the tall reeds of Goan Plateau, which is unfortunate, because back in the day, people gathered together every season to cut down the reeds and made a living off of it. It was shared farming land. It never belonged to anyone originally. We all treated it as a blessing bestowed upon all of us by the king. But one day, people claiming to be from the Honorable Che House came and planted stakes, declaring it their land.
So what happened to all those people who used to make a living cutting reeds? The demand for reeds wouldn't have dried up overnight.
What do you mean, what happened? They had to pay for the reeds using the money they made from selling them.
Why? Why would such a wealthy family do such a thing?
I mean, does human greed know an end? Funny, he didn't have the face of a wicked man. He might have been tricked by someone else's scheme, but I think I'm starting to feel a bit parched again. Do you want to have a drink with me? It's something I've brewed myself. I've struggled with this horrible illness since I was young, so I can't go a day without drinking.
Yeah, right. So you mean to say that drinking is the cure for this so-called illness? Shouldn't you go see the doctor and get it checked out at least?
Nonsense! The booze I brew has medicinal properties. If you don't want to drink with me, go and entertain those Watan down there.
Wajan? Why mention them now all of a sudden? And are there farmers these days that still burn down forests to farm?
Mm-hmm. It's written all over your faces that you two can't stand idly by in the face of injustice. So I'm just letting you know.
Ugh, you and your darn physiognomy. Now I feel like we just have to go there.
The Wajan are people who have gone through much hardship. They probably won't be welcoming you with open arms, so good luck.
Buy something while you're here, please. I miss what... to move all of this.
Hey, look over there. I couldn't help but see that lady trying to move such a heavy load.
Just my luck. I swear this work will put me into an early grave.
They say you never forget the ones who helped you through hardship. It's gonna take her a long time. They say you never forget the ones who helped.
Thank you. I don't think we've met. Whoever you are, you're strangely kind.
We hear that often. But they say you get what you give, if you know what I mean.
You're not, by any chance, Wagon Kebby, are you? You must be. Remember me? It's Do-Young. Oh, yeah, my face is a bit dirty, isn't it? How have you been all this time?
What? Me? A dokebi? You got the wrong person. How could you say that? I'm a human just like you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was remembering something. Yep.
We're completely out of materials. How could I possibly make...
Seems like this guy's out of materials. But I have no idea what he's looking for. Repeat after me. You never forget the ones who helped you through hardship. You hear me, traveler? No biggie. We'll just bring whatever we repeat after...
Yep.
It's a sad irony that... Are you by... I can't believe you didn't forget me.
What the... This is twice in one day someone's confused me for a dokebi. Look, you got the wrong person. What's going on here?
My...
I'm Solyu.
The chief wants to see us? I think my plan worked. But the chief has a visible dokebi mark. Everyone in town is really into dokebi, huh? Seeing how disappointed they were when they found out I wasn't a dokebi, seems like something must have happened here. Let's try to find out what. I'm curious to pry, but that dark cloud hovering over the chief is making me think twice about prying any further. Maybe that old physiognomist sent us all the way out here.
So I heard that you... heard that you two suddenly appeared to lend aid to our village. You must be a traveler passing through. It's a way of expressing their thanks. Although, didn't the village people mistake you for Dokebi? The village has deep ties with the Dokebi. Thank you for your help, but I've no more to tell you.
I heard that people are dying at Goen Plateau. We poked around and asked all kinds of questions.
Are you talking about Dohun? We have a long history with him as well. Goen Plateau was our second home, before we were kicked out and fled here.
Huh? When you said second, does that mean this is the third? Then where's the first one?
This is quite a long story. Would you mind helping me with this before I say more? I must guide the lost and wandering Dokebi to a safer path.
I am confident in my ability.
I miss Wagon Kebi. Maybe all this suffering is just a dream. When I wake up, I'll be served. Thank you. I miss Wagon Kebi.
I am you know, my name. Thank you. You know.
Ever been to Sumo? I'm actually the son of Sumo's chief. It was a special village, deep within Dokebi Forest. The market-like place.
So the first home you were talking about... Wait, hold on. Did you say Sumor? I thought that...
So, I guess you've heard the news. The recent murder case in Mudo...
Oh, that's a tragedy that would upset the heavens.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he knows you were considered a suspect in the murder case. I'm worried that if he finds out now, in his state, who knows? People do crazy things when they're upset. Okay, but just in case, and as long as the Dokebi are...
Until recently, I couldn't fill my belly with anything but anger.
I don't know the detail.
Well, one thing led to another. In the wrath of Duo, fortunately, we survived, aided by the Dokebi who sided with us. And so, luckily, the kind people of Goun Plateau welcomed us in. We made friends and families. And just when all was settling, that's how we ended up here. Now, we're burning the forest down, just to feed our families. Didn't I tell you? The people of Goun Plateau are kind. When we were there, we couldn't even imagine such horrid things. But after we were driven out, strange rumors began to circulate. They were saying the Dokebi were killing people. Someone had stolen Wakshini's bat? I have my own speculations on why such a rumor was spreading. Have you by chance seen a stone statue in the shape of a face on your way from Goun Plateau? They are all gifts from the Dokebi. They were grateful that the village took us, the people of Sumo, in. That stone statues have the power to drive away bad energy. And yet, because of that, strange rumors began to circulate.
Watchful Kebi, powerful statues, and still sinister events keep popping up? Isn't that concerning?
That's why as soon as it was pouring so heavily that day, I'd never seen such a storm. The rain was so intense that you couldn't even walk outside. And yet, there were these people in straw hats all of a sudden, as if the entire town became possessed.
Oh, it wasn't people.
Right then, my body started to shine with light, and some old lady... What the... Old lady? Who are you?
Not old lady, Sonny. I'm Granny Death. There now, my poor little birdies. Let's go out for a picnic with Granny.
Granny Death began to sing and tap the straw hat folk with her cane. And just like that, they turned into white mist flowers and disappeared. Tell me, Granny, what are you?
I'm here as a favor to the Dokebi.
What in the world were those things?
You mean those shadowy straw hat-wearing folk? Their begrudged souls now become birds.
Souls of those who passed while bearing grudges. They lead innocent people to their deaths. But they also borrowed a bat from Duakshini on perhaps my father.
How bitter must they be to still wander Goun Plateau, unable to leave?
Those killed by Gu-sensei are in turn
Of course, I'm more than willing to, but can we...
Oh, nothing like that. But a brewkepi did once tell me of a phenomenal recipe for a drink. I'll tell you the ingredients. I'll tell you the...
Again. Something you need? Well, if it's potion, here it is. Huh? Where did it go?
Perhaps my father had become...
How bitter must they... Of course...
Oh, nothing like that. I'll tell you the ingredients so you can go... never wrong. A savior did indeed come to relieve me of my burdens. It's a miracle.
Nuh-uh. All I did was repay you for this elusive, bewitching Dokkaebi booze.
Huh? This man's drunk out of his mind again. How do you think he'll be of any help?
Sure, he may seem like a booze hound at a glance. In actuality, however, he's someone who even a ghost can't deceive.
What? A physiognomist that can't be deceived by ghosts? Ghosts can have their faces read too? Then, does that mean he can talk to them? Or don't tell me he can read a ghost's past. Now that would be crazy.
He can. Since Dohun has sent you to me, we'll finally be able to read the fortune of the Gu-sensei this time. Granny Death left this behind for me. Dokkaebi number 21 of the Netherworld.
What? Huh? Dokkaebi number 21 of the Netherworld? All I see is a broom.
She gave me this before sending me off to deal with the Gu-sensei. She told me that a Dokkaebi in the Netherworld has been worried sick about me. I was told that sweeping the Gu-sensei with this broom will imprison them for a brief period of time.
Wow, Chief, that's some guardian angel. To have a Dokkaebi looking out for you even after death.
Yes, I'm grateful. However, it hasn't been much help so far. I haven't seen a Gu-sensei since then.
Mind telling us how the weather was when you went to Goun Plateau? Was it clear or overcast?
I went when the sun was up and when the sun was down. I even went with only the stars or moon to light my path.
Hey! All of you acting like I'm not here? Fill up my drink! Can't you see it's empty?
Yikes! He'll turn into a vengeful ghost from the lack of booze at this rate.
If you're gonna repay me for bringing you all together, then do it properly. Go and make me more of Dokkaebi's bowl.
My goodness.
Stop sleeping in the... Yes, this is it. Oh, this scent. Expect.
Dear Lord, you'll end up drinking till sunrise.
Don't act like you don't know.
Huh? Well, I think the servants at the Honorable Chue's house mentioned something about rain.
You're as smart as a whip. That's right. Not to worry.
Ah, well, that's fair. If we could make it... But I thought only the young gam of the East can ascend the altar.
Why is this man so young? I hope you've lit many heavy fires.
Yes, I have not missed a single day.
Many Dokkaebi will follow those flames soon. Son, Jose, go with him to my front.
to have thought that there are still people like you left in this world. To be frank, I've resented this world for a long time. When Sumal fell into ruin, when we were kicked out of Goun Plateau and watched the trees go up in flames, I asked myself why I was still alive.
Come now, don't say such things. This village is counted on you.
Seeing people like you has made me realize this life is still worth living. Though, there's no way to recover the ruins of Sumal. Though it was short-lived.
Oh, man, I don't know anymore. Rain or not, we're all gonna end up in prison.
I can't believe it was really possible. You did so well. You did it. We really pulled this off.
Of course we did. Huh? Whoa, you see that?
Take the broom with you and head to Dohun. Oh, and also...
You're back! Your face is in... Wait!
What? You still haven't had your...
Hey! Do I look like a hopeless drunk to you? Seems you've lost your voice from nights of endless crying. I can see all the paths you walked with just a look at your face. Come, raise up your head for me. So they treated you like criminals just because you took a few coins from that cave? You'd lost your youngest son while being dragged here. I see. You must have been wrought with grief. Your son came out in search of his mother. He was swept up in a hunt hosted by a noble and ripped apart by a hunting dog. Unable to overcome your bitterness, you threw away your life.
Who dares to use the Sky Altar without permission? Only those who rule over Donghae Province have the rights to this sacred place. Take everyone into custody and lock them behind bars. They will be punished accordingly.
Everyone? But all of this was done by me alone.
You dare try to deceive the Hyungam? Explain then how you made rain fall on your own!
Oh, my lord. I was only thinking to myself how great it would be to have a refreshing cup of makgeolli on a rainy day. And what do I know? It started raining. I'm not the brightest of men, so how would I have known this was such a big deal?
Is that right? You'll stand by this statement? Fine, so be it. You alone will be beaten on behalf of everyone here. And you've done your part as well, yes? Bring firewood to be burned at the beacon tower. Go!
I'm sorry. I heard what happened. They never treated us as citizens. More like cattle. We could barely make a living for ourselves. And now they tell us we must labor away for the good of Donghae without compensation. On my way here, traveler, go save your friend Dulce. Then, make your way to the Chungsan hamlet, the hunting dog from the Hyungam's hunt. I found its owner and dug up something unbelievable. But right now, saving your friend...
Traveler, is that really you? The Kuzense must be making me see things. Traveler, is that really you? The Kuzense must be making me see things.
Huh? You're really here? Look, the weather seems to be clearing. Was I beaten? They acted like they were, then just left. Guess they were looking for anyone to blame and throw in prison.
My name's Youngo. Did I do something wrong?
Thank the heavens you're safe. I was worried sick. Owen, this is him. The keeper of the dog who killed that child. Ever since that day, he's been racked with guilt and decided to apply to be a stable keeper. However, I told you it was something unbelievable, didn't I? This man told me that Dohun was lying.
Huh? What do you mean? Okay, let's say that's true. Then where does the truth start and end?
I care for the dogs they use during the hunt here in the stables.
How about you take them out yourselves?
Mine is the best.
How about...
Why? I get hungry so soon, I can eat again. Which one is cuter? Black-skinned or me, huh? All this honey is going to make me unable to fly.
What do you think? Didn't you notice it? Yes, that's precisely it. These dogs don't bite anything, even prey. The young gun despises when the hides of his quarry have teeth marks in them, so I train them not to bite. Even I don't know for sure. All I know is that these dogs found the young boy. The child was in a daze, having fallen down a hill while wandering through the reeds. His body was mangled, clothes torn. Of course, I alerted the Youngum right away. But when I did, he threw me a water deer fawn with legs that were rotting away. Claiming these were ill omens, he told me to burn everything. So I did. I took the fawn and the tattered clothes, threw them together, and sent them up in flames. That's what happened.
And that means that his mother, after seeing the hunting dogs and the burnt remains of her son's tattered clothes, assumed he had died, and wrought with grief, she took her own life? By the gods, what kind of tragedy is this?
If my dogs hadn't found the child, he may have really died in those vast reed fields. All these dogs did was frighten the child. To think his mother took her own life for that. From what I'd heard, she'd already been suffering, and I hesitated. But to think she'd be so quick to leave this world, rumors spread like wildfire, and the Dalbo office was desperate to put them out. I had no other choice.
A burden weighs differently on everyone. Something that one can just brush away may crush another's life.
I could understand some part of what she was feeling. I have a wife and children of my own. If only I hadn't hesitated, she may have never... I've been taking care of him ever since. He's probably by the beach right now. However, after the shock of that day, he hasn't spoken a word.
I've talked with Youngu and decided that we'll take the child with us. The Dokkaebi will be able to cure a mute child. And if I ever meet Granny Death again, I'll be sure to tell her to let his mother know that her child is safe.
In the end, all this happened because the Honorable Traveler... Let's go...
Thank you. This boy...
Just the right time. I just finished threatening to tell on them. I saw these guys lazing about with my own two eyes.
What do you think you're doing? The Honorable Chue family gave us these lands for our service. Our family can make a living now.
Nothing we did was against the law. Even our ill king would leap out of his bed if he heard these false accusations. Our master was merely following the government's orders to register unlisted lands.
All we did was kick out those who were illegally occupying this place. This land was taken fair and square. So what's your problem?
What? Then you probably had an official document to kick them out, didn't you? Give it here. Is this it? Now go. Scram. Strange. I wonder if there's anything I can compare them to. See? Look at the dates. They're different. Seems the Honorable Chue was otherwise the people of Goun Plateau would have registered these lands for themselves and carried on with their peace thanks to that Yangban green with greed. This is unacceptable.
And who are you anyway? Don't you think you should mind your own business? Yep. You want? And who are you anyway? Don't you think you should mind your own business?
Oksun! That's no way to talk to people! So sorry, Traveler. She's still young and immature.
Goodness, man, why is she in such a bad mood? The weather's so nice, don't you think?
Well, there's a reason for that. Excuse me. I have some business to attend to here. Oh, Mr. Björn! My daughter wants some snake meat. Oh my! The price has gone up again? Do you know how many bowls of kukbap I could get for that price?
What? Mom, please! For me! I'm so scared I can't even sleep! Why? Are you gonna help? Ugh, that mountain! We have to cross Mount Tebek. As you know, Traveler, the tigers are especially aggressive these days. But there are ways to cross the mountain safely. They say if you catch a snake in the blessed waterfall of Mount Tebek and eat it, the tigers will all run away. My mom says
says we don't have enough money to return to Seoul, so she won't buy it for me. I've been so scared that I haven't slept for days.
Whoa, what's this about? Mr. Byung, is it true that Tebek snake soup will protect you from the tiger attacks?
That's right, especially since they're hard to come by these days. As you know, the tiger attacks have made things quite chaotic lately.
Yeah, so this is my fate for having a cheap mother who used a worn-out string for my first birthday ceremony, huh?
Where is this sass coming from, traveler? How about we help her a little?
Yeah, so this is...
Look, Mr. Byung, is there anything we...
Well, it's been a while since I heard from that skilled mountain dweller.
Mr. Byung must be struggling too.
From those poor snake catchers, of course. But can't compare my cuts to what those Baekjung butchers do. If you catch my drift, traveler. Well, I'm being kind here. With meat becoming scarce these days, if you bring me a few steaks, I'll give you the
Oh, really?
Really?
It's not for free.
Be careful now.
Then I'll leave the meat here. Oh, where did the lady and her daughter go? Never heard of snake. All right then.
Well, they said they were heading to the big auntie's tavern.
Never heard of snake meat driving away.
I don't know much about that.
We got the meat thanks to your kindness, Mr. Byung.
You say I smell nice to meet you. I don't only sell... Can't compare my cuts... Oh, come on. What are you fussing up? This butcher shop has been running for 3...
Sure, I'm sorry, but... I can...
Ah, right. Because of that delivery, I didn't have time to bathe. Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you so much. You must be famished.
Come to think of it, where is...
I lost my husband a long time ago. She is all I've got left of him. But now she has grown up so much. At that time, he was an impressive young man from Bambawi Valley when the marriage talks began.
I tried to dissuade him, but he went anyway.
Oh my.
He promised to... Maybe it's better if he just rests in peace.
I was willing to give away everything I had to marry off my only...
Now, ma'am, I don't know much, but I've heard about Changi. So people usually don't marry someone from a household.
That's right. And before coming to this village...
Sounds like you all came from far away. The chief said makes even Chungi and Tiger... Huh? Your eyes just grew as big as...
Leaving a meal unfinished will anger the mountain deity. I'll take care of Oak soon, so why don't you...
Oh, thank you so much.
You've come. I'll teach you the special recipe. What? You're already done? With my special touch. It's now complete. I'll save you a bowl, so stop licking your lips. Our plague-eradicating village chief said as much. I heard it from Jumsoon, who heard it from her father. Well, the Ebong was making a fuss. because all the snakes in the Blessed Waterfall were gone, and he was worried that the tiger slayer... With such a shortage, the value of that snake must be soaring. Who are the tiger slayers? Oh right, don't forget your gook bop. So anyway, I thought I'd hire a snake catcher and sell some snake soup. That stingy butcher Mr. Byun won't even give a discount. And those snake catchers, they refuse to sell to me.
Hey, auntie! Pour me a bowl of makgeolli.
Yeah, coming right away. Oh my, I have to leave now.
Thank you for this. We have relatives in Nampo, so we'll go there first.
There's an old saying that Chungi likes sour things. So, carry some green plums with you. Like I do.
Oh, this child. Where did you...
Didn't they recruit chasers in Nampo recently?
That wasn't chasers. It was a Pungmul troop.
Wait, what use would a Pungmul troop be?
Oh no. But there must be a reason why Lord Songkun is so angry.
Watch your mouth. So many households fell victim to the
A peddler taking a shortcut, a wood boy chopping wood, a woman...
I heard there was a saying around these parts. That there are only 2 seasons in Dalbo. One season is for mourning those killed by tigers.
I heard it differently. One season is for people hunting tigers, and the other season is for tigers hunting people.
Oh, that's a bit of a stretch. Judging from...
You don't want to leave nothing but a leg behind. Make sure to lock up your door at night.
Is anyone there? Oh, howdy. When did you get here? I'm gonna be out of... Seems like every room in the tavern is full. We can't let lady... Let's see if this wealthy homeowner will put us up for the night. Doesn't hurt us to ask. Who is it?
What brings you here?
Oh, really? I left when I was young, so...
Of course!
See there? This is the hospitality of our land.
Since we can't offer you the...
Well, it seems I may have spoken too soon on that account.
He's a very wealthy man. We're only letting you in today because the master is out. Keep quiet while you're here and your lips sealed when you leave.
See there? This is...
We're only letting you...
Huh?
Unload your luggage here. My innards are at war, so if you don't mind, I'll just grab a cup of green plum juice and hunker down over a latrine. I'm worried about Oksun. I hope she's not feeling sick like this on her way. Oh, plum juice plumb me out. I'm feeling right as rain again. If your stomach's messed up, that'll do the trick, I tell you what. It's over there, by the bench where the hay is dried, right side. The left side is soy sauce, don't get it mixed up. Can't sleep, huh? Here's a story Lady Yunhua told me. The first time a tiger eats a person, the victim becomes a changli called Gulgak. And if the Gulgak licks a kitchen pot clean...
I'm so...
The master of the house feels hungry and asks his wife to make something for him. Then, when the wife comes out, Gulgak gobbles her up. Then comes the Eol Changi. They climb up to high places and destroy all the tiger traps. And if a tiger eats a third person, the victim becomes a Changui called a Yukon. It calls the names of people it once knew to lure them outside and...
Mr. Dorsey!
Oh, isn't that... Oksun?
Can you help me just one more time? Over here, Mr. Dorsey!
Huh? How did a grown woman fall into a junk doll? But, Oksun, weren't you bound for Nampo?
There's an old saying that Chungi likes sour things. So, carry some green plums with you, like I do.
It's a chocolate!
Oh no, oh no. It's Oksun, turned Changui now. Thanks to you, I survived, but what a mess. You smashed all those expensive junk doll fending off the Changui. But what's this? A ledger? Why is there a ledger hidden in the earthenware?
Hey, are you okay? What on earth? Hurry and get up.
Oh no. What if he asked?
Are these the culprits?
Yes, my lord.
Hey, you! Are these...
Yes.
How audacious! In such dangerous times like these, Hey, you! Take this lowlife and teach him what a real caning...
Oh, my lord, please help me.
Hey now, isn't salt quite valuable these days? Using it all on us. We're honored.
What is this? Where did you learn to make jokes like this? What is this? Where did you learn to make jokes like this?
Master, guests have arrived. The snake catchers from Body Forest.
How dare you come here at this hour without being summoned? Are you here to mooch a free meal? Shush! Don't even try to open your mouth. If you remember the deal, you should know better.
Okay, we'll just take our leave now. Hey, now's our chance. Let's get out of here. We survived thanks to those... But snake catchers have to travel around. He mentioned a deal, right? I wonder what that ledger from the broken junk feels like. There's something going on. I'll follow those snake catchers and see what they're... Why don't you visit the chief's apothecary? If any... I'm not trying to doubt the deity of Tebek may be powerful, but if this is someone's idea of an elaborate...
Say you're sick. Going around eating whatever snake you happen to find will do that to you.
Right. If you eat snakes only from the butchers the chief recommended, you won't get ill. But you're trying to save a few pennies trying to catch some snakes and getting bitten or
Our great young Gam of the East took in people who were left in the they alone were given the right to be called snake catchers. That's all they've got. You take away their only means of survival?
Well, do you have anything else to say? If you don't have any business, leave now. I'm busy.
How dare you discriminate against your customers?
It's not like that. You are being stubborn and insisting on a specific item that's not available.
Stubborn? Didn't we have an agreement that you would prepare 100 pine axes? Even though you received the payment in advance. Then I have no choice but to report you to the authorities.
No! If you go to the authorities, you will be hurt!
Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be the one asking that.
Well, watching lovers quarrel is all...
Lovers? I am Sunho, a scholar from the Byuk...
Please, listen to me. If you go to the authorities... Yes, that's what I mean. The advance pay... I reported the order I received from you to the local office, and my older brothers were dragged there and beaten 20 times with a cudgel. If they're not treated immediately, it will be difficult to sustain our living. You know how effective the chief's medicine is.
Oh my. Not only did you get innocent people beaten, but... Oh, well, look here. If it isn't a Cheongsan scholar... You act as if your brush hand is any better rested. Do you not pride yourself in keeping our Lord's letterboxes overflowing? It's truly lamentable that your incessant complaints drown out... Apologies, but I cannot comprehend...
Sir!
Hoo-wee! Why are your steps so fast? And why?
What crime is it to file a petition on what is most important to this land right now?
Then, preparing the axes.
You seem to have a great thirst for knowledge.
Wait, wasn't it you who prepared the petition?
We had no reason to be punished, but he probably wanted to avoid trouble. So he might have found a way to justify punishing Dr. Regardless, it's all over now. The scholars from Byoke Island will soon arrive, and we failed to prepare the 100 axes. How will our message carry any weight now?
It said that even if the sky falls, there's always a way out. At times like these, you need someone with wisdom. And I know just the person. Go find a house where a citrus tree has been planted in Butte County. I'll bring the...
did you hop over here empty-handed, Milp? I have written it down in detail in the... down in detail in the... You are quite the clever... You are not alone. There are 2 of you. Oh, 3. They do... A petition presented with an axe, Milp.
Do you know how many comrades were torn to death on their way to the cap? We couldn't close our eyes and ears.
They filed several petitions to end the tiger.
What do you, an insular scholar, think can put an end...
The young Gam of the East has sensed... Thus, our alternative plan is to... Only those brave enough.
Last night, I pondered over your words.
Oh, Miss Mule, how unjustly... And yet, you've taught the children how to read and write and think critically. Your grace is as vast as the sky, Mule. The more we look up, the more we realize that...
Oh, my... Goyoung, I never said that, Milp. I didn't mean Mount Tebek. Just a big mountain.
As you heard last night, authorities are not...
I'm granting your requests on a whim out of boredom, Milp. If punishment must be received, then I will receive it alone. What more harm can be done to those already exiled, Milp? As for you, scholar, hop on over and take my place at Dose. You must work with the people of this county. As for you, traveler, you hop up that mountain and return with what we need. As for you, traveler...
Trust our fellow villagers.
Thank you. It seems the mere crossing of strings can... If you ever come to Byoke Island, come find me. If it's to witness our petition, no.
Want to know how to take down a tiger with your bare feet? What's the rush?
Whew. Look at all those people with offerings. I hope the earth deities dine in... That's right. I have a supernatural swiftness to me, don't I? This country may seem peaceful on the outside, but if this procession represents all those conflicting... Oh, isn't that the Ebong of Jongik-soon the Young?
I never thought all those youthful scholars would die like that. If I knew, I would never have agreed to it. Even if you paid me a fortune, turds.
Ting! Don't speak of such gruesomeness! It was an accident!
I can't live like this anymore. When I lay...
Ting!
I can't do it anymore. Master Ebon can take these facial sketches, turds.
Ting! Stop this before I call the constables! I'm in a hurry.
What do you want? You got... Oh, no. I think I drank too much.
Ugh. Get to the chief's apothecary, on the double. I didn't see it, I ain't gonna clean it.
two. I've got such clumsy fingers, so I'll ask. What happened? Did you succeed? What happened? Did you succeed? You didn't come to drag me in as your black hat, long coat. Seems like a scholar. The scholar from the Byoke Institute mentioned the sky altar at Go.
You think it's strange I sweep an empty space? You think it's...
We pray to the gods above. I am Iduksu, warden of the and restore.
He was once the guardian of this land. It's sad how it's come to this. Didn't the scholars intend to... Well, I must have missed the memo about the invisible...
Huh? Protest? What
Oh, shoot, your lordship. I'm just so ignorant of these...
Huh. Are you talking about those Maybe, perhaps. It was all according to...
Your lordship.
I'll be going now.
Are you talking about the scholars who came from... I'm sure someone tapped... Go to the edge of Goen Plateau and you'll see.
Not worthy of sharing the same time. He was on his way to the capital to file a petition before the curfew. It was not just a simple robbery. They...
Oh, this? I just...
Such foolishness, I thought. How could mere humans oppose Sangun? Bombawi is now a valley of death, and the country is pushing its people into the tiger's mouth. Sir, our only hope was to seek the striped folks' aid. However, our pleas have fallen upon deaf ears. The Yongam says to ask the Hyungam, and the Hyungam says to ask the Yongam, and our king may be gravely ill, for we haven't received any news.
I didn't know. I feel for you. So what are you gonna do now?
Can you keep this journal safe for me? It's the story of the scholars who have passed on. I shall never give up on this. Just like the great Hisshin we Byukye scholars revere. If I succeed, I will reclaim that journal.
By the way, why is the ink all smudged like this? They say that tears of a true heart are stronger than any blade. The heavens will acknowledge your efforts, so don't give up. Please. Why did I lie? Did you really want to see his eyes pop out of his head? When people jump to conclusions, it only puts more folks in danger. Anyway, let's take some time apart today. Why? Just no more questions, please. I'm exhausted from being around you all day. Anyway, I've booked a room at Auntie Maksun's Tavern, so let's meet there.
Nice to do. Nice to do.
Hey, pal. Didn't see you around when I woke up. Where you been? Sure, it was pretty late, but you still had me worried.
Strangler.
You're here. There's something I wanted to run by. Here you go. Lady Yonhwa's Jade Orb in all its glowing glory. Think about all we've done to light it up like that. Gusensei, Gumiho, Songakshi. Somehow it always comes back to the Sato. Maybe not always. It's odd, isn't it? It's not just me, right? Something is definitely off. So both Satos, Yongam and Yongam, are getting bad-mouthed. Not a soul in Donghae spoke like that about the Yongam of the East before all. Well, after all, everyone has skeletons in their closet. Seems like even though the Yongam tries to do something good, the Hyungam always... You remember the Changhui incident? People criticized us. They said, why bother? The Younggam's... of course, it was the Younggam's mistake to put a handsome rogue like me in a difficult spot with the Songakshi. Oh, and he did have the Well, those aside, given his temperament, wouldn't he have already... You remember that day when we saw the Byoke scholar off at Goen Plateau? Do you know what I heard when I went off on my own? I thought the Younggam was someone who didn't mix business with... That's a pretty friendly way to speak to your Younggam, isn't it? Not really. In Cheongsan or Byoke, people are friends regardless of age or status. Something's fishy. There's an old saying, head into a tiger's cave if you want to face a tiger. But after the Golden Pig incident, I don't think we're on the best of terms. Still, what if we bring some meat? If that doesn't work and he still wants to kick us out, then we go to plan B. Pull out a gift with a loud doesn't work and he still wants to... doesn't work and he's still perfect, traveler. If that doesn't perfect, if that... Hey, what's with that?
Aren't you guys?
Oh, come on. We ain't that clever. But we felt that we may have done wrong.
As benevolent as I...
It's an honor to share such great food with one as important as you.
Oh, Younggam, pace yourself. You shouldn't drink to excess. Don't give him too much alcohol.
Come now.
Your lordship must have gone through quite a lot. You people should acknowledge your good deeds. Or at least the Younggam...
Really?
Really now? Well then, with his support, you could even get promoted all...
This is an open secret. But the Younggam's a bastard whose mother is of the lowest class. But his personality is...
Oh, I had no idea he bears the blood of a servant woman to become a warden despite his birth. The Younggam...
You haven't heard of the Zhang family of Seoul? The most noble in the country. Kidding!
Huh? Then what'll happen to Darbo if you leave?
How insolent! I didn't make anything up. I was born to a prestigious family with a 3-generation long line of... Only for the sake of my family's honor, I should have...
Well, I hope you'll forgive our dear trap. Maybe I'm narrow-minded as well, because I don't...
How could ignorant citizens understand the will of men destined for greatness? Anyway.
Of course, I know that much. You're...
Yes, exactly.
Oh, my lord.
Of
The weather today seems brighter than my future. Young, how's the weather in the capital?
Never fear, your lordship. I won't leave a crumb. What a...
Wow, miss me already?
It's a man I'm curious about this time.
Well, you came to the right place. I was once... It's true that we've become closer thanks to Mayward. But you wouldn't use the services of the best Kisang in the province for information about the Youngam of the East, no less. Any price I name would still be a bargain.
You can entrust your more. You must have lots of luggage to store after.
For information... Alright, so, what do you want to... Indeed. He's very knowledgeable. Instead, he took the military... It's not only that. Our Youngam of the East is destined for greatness. Did you think he would stay stuck in the Dong...
But why all this effort?
His mother, a concubine, died at the hands of his even the Hyungam, who is from a 3-generation-long line of... Isn't all of the discrimination and contempt he received from his lowly birth? However, that means that's 10 years without promotion to a capital position. His face shows the daily... Oh, but don't get me wrong. There might be other reasons. There. That's all. A member of the mysterious Chodong Merchant Guild.
Is he still in Nampo? Sure, that's nothing. But Sungyum, are you sick? If you're getting medicine...
Oh, it's not for me. It's for the Youngam of the East. I mean, who knows? He might take me with him when he goes to the capital.
A chronic disease is hard to find a cure.